Missouri ready. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about.
Oh, look out. There he goes. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Tompkins. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, give on the inside.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Caught in the backfield, it's McMahon. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third down play from the gun. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Missouri Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely impaired.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they got it at the 35. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. The short hands, it's Williams.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That's caught. It's Williams. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Cyclones will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the returner will be brought down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. To the air, it's Tompkins. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Runs through a tackle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Offense at an empty set. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 35. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Iowa State! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech.
It's complete.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here on this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Looking to pass. It's Tompkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's going up top. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw. It's Tompkins. Powers through the defender. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back has it. Into the spin cycle and forward. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cyclones are on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse. And they're going to...
Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Back to throw, it's Tompkins. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
No return. Fair catch. Missouri has the offense. And the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
What a great rush by the defense. Understanding, winning up front, getting to the quarterback, and rattling him. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard and you get called for a penalty.
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Cyclones want to move quickly. Back to the ground with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Jones. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
The give on the inside. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Tompkins. He's got it down the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Pulls it in. It's Curry.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
At midfield, he's got room. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incomplete.
Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Release to the back. Got a man. It's Farmer. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The aerial assault continues. Got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That's a fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. On to attempt to try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field, and our guys in the booth.
He's got an alley. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree. So it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He's got it. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you
him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
3rd and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Trying to punch it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Tompkins. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Grab behind the line. It's Jamison. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They get him down after he makes the catch.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Getting some heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home.
Touchdown, Missouri! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Iowa State, 28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guys who don't like people. They love collisions. They love to throw their body around. Jesse, he's been all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at a different intensity level right now than I think anybody else on the field.
They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Running it back, it's Curry. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the tackler.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Caught in the backfield, it's McMahon.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Made a defender miss. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Buying some time. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels. And
it's ready to go on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Right back to it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Safe completion on the screen. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Tigers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Looking to throw, it's Tompkins. Quickly to the tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's McMahon.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Floating away. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Holds it in. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Tompkins. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down to possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man and they convert. Touchdown, Cyclones! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions.
Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. They're setting up the screen. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Woolihan. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down.
And that's one of the advantages on defense of forcing a 3rd and long situation. You can go to your dime personnel package, get a lot of those smaller, faster bodies to deal with a mobile quarterback like this who sometimes will try to scramble. That time, there was just nowhere for him to go.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air, it's Tompkins. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on 1st down in overtime. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab, it's Jones. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He wants it all. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on 1st down in overtime.
Man, and you've given up this drive and come down the field. We had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points. That's a big missed opportunity for this defense.
He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Now adjusting. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Flush down to the pocket. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I love the aggressive nature by the offense trying to throw this in the end zone for a TD, but this is the risk when you drop your quarterback back close to the goal line.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man. Good, solid tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense gets a stop. It's over. 4th and goal. To the air. It's Tompkins. Going for 6. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time.
Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.